Hey everyone, Bill and Gary with KB Tricks.
Hello.
Where are we at, hon? What is going on?
Well, we just survived a 14-hour flight from Athens back to Minnesota. Our bodies are currently telling us it's about 9 p.m. when in reality now it's only 1 p.m. So what better thing to do than to come to the Minnesota State Fairgrounds for the Minnesota State Fair Kickoff?
One thing you can do is you can pay to have a name added to this wall by the one entrance. My mom passed in February, and my dad bought one for them. We're looking to see if it's been added yet. We doubt it because it doesn't look like there's been a lot of new ones added since we were here in September, end of August. Care like this one, most magical place on earth, the Minnesota State Fair. You just walked in on the south side off of Como Avenue. Nice thing is parking is free for this event, so that is great. It looks like the Miracle of Birth Barn is not quite open for any animals, but it looks like you can do scooter rental over there. This is nice that we can park for free in addition to getting in and whatever. Parking lot off to the entrance rotates with things throughout the fair a lot of times, but they got like a skate park. Another vendor. We're gonna head down. Is it Judson? I think. So the State Fair is not open fully like it would be during the State Fair. We've got to come up with another nickname for this other than State Fair Kickoff. What do you think? Like State Fair Light?
Sure.
So off of Judson, that's as far up as we can go. We cannot go to the dairy barn, but we're gonna go down. I always forget the name of the streets, and plus the street sign's gone, so that doesn't help. There's a look down the way to the Coliseum. Looks like we can't go to the Coliseum today, but next here is the DNR building. What about the Great Minnesota Prep Together?
I mean, that sounds a little weird, but okay.
It's a work in progress. Got some live music up on the DNR stage, and got the schedule out, so this is 4 days of the State Fair Kickoff. We've got events throughout it. Of course, the hour's a little bit more condensed as well. You can get some beer, some other alcoholic drinks. Carrie needed to get herself a foot-long hot dog.
From my favorite place.
And this is one of the hot dogs that had the snap to it.
Yep.
And how much was this?
This was $9.
$9. Go ahead, hon. Get in that. Oh, how is it? Yeah? Give me a star scale.
5.
5.
These are my favorite. I love these things.
Gotta head up Carnes. For point of reference, it's the one Sweet Martha's cookie jar, which is not open. But we're gonna go up this way. One thing that's unique is how many food trucks you'll see here that are in spots that you're not used to seeing during the normal state fair. Next stop is Dino's Gyros. So this is going to be interesting because, as Carrie mentioned, we were literally in Greece yesterday. But while we were in Greece, we actually had gyros in the homeland or whatever. I'm not Greek. We're not Greek. Anyway, we decided to get some gyros, but these are lamb gyros. It was something we discovered when we were in Greece and we had our gyros there was what?
Is the gyros in Greece are actually made with either chicken or pork, or sometimes a combination. They actually don't do lamb in Greece.
Or at least not the rest.
At least where we were traveling in Greece, they did not do lamb.
Was that Santorini?
So I had those tacos in Rhodes. Those were chicken, and then in Mykonos we had another one.
So we're gonna have to see how
Yeah.
this compares to that. So we actually got the combo meal, which was $21. That included the gyro, fries, and a soda. Which $21 for a combo is not bad for state fair prices. I haven't had the gyro yet, but the fries are amazing. Love the fries. It's something we actually had at the place at the gyro place we had in Mykonos. Was they put the fries into the gyro. Do you want to put the fries in the gyro?
I think I'm good. I like these fries separate.
Okay. All right, give us a rating, hon. What do you think of the gyro?
Oh, a 5.
Yeah.
I love these gyros and I love the fries. The one thing I will say, I actually prefer the lamb. The chicken and pork ones we had in Greece were amazing. I'm not going to deny that, but I do love lamb more. But the one thing, the tzatziki sauce in Greece just you can't top that. This is like ho-hum compared to the fresh stuff we had.
But still
fantastic,
good.
Still a 5. And these French fries, I love Dino's fries. They are amazing.
Yeah, nice and crisp.
And I love the seasoning.
Next, we're going to go to the Mouth Trap to get some cheese curds. You actually pay outside to get a ticket before we go into the food building. I got a bunch of curtains in here so you don't wander off and go to the other booths. The cheese curd place is the only one that's open inside the food barn.
You and your barns.
Yeah, someone pointed out in a comment, was it 2 or 3 years ago now, that apparently they call all the buildings barns out of some habit. So we're in the food barn. It feels like it because, you know, that's where you go to eat, right? For an animal. There's what we get for $9 for the cheese curds. This is the regular?
This is the regular.
Okay, we don't need the bucket. Just
we do not need the bucket, no.
There's gonna be a lot of cheese curds for
yes.
This is
the perfect amount for the two of us.
Yeah. All right, hon. Let's get our curd on. All right, hon. What's the consent on the State Fair staple?
These are the best cheese curds at the fair, in my opinion. They're phenomenal. These are a 6.
We can't go that high. We're gonna break the scale.
6.
So next to the food building, between that and the horticulture building, agriculture building, this is as far as we can go, so we can't go to the Space Needle, but still got a couple blocks we can go explore.
Oh, we still have lots to explore.
So that's the direction we originally came in, and that's the farthest we can go that way. So we're gonna make a turn, go past the food building toward the Ballpark Cafe and the Pronto Pups. The Ballpark Cafe is very busy. That's where one of Dad's favorites, the garlic fries, are at. And across from there is the Pronto Pup booth. Very long lines for the Pronto Pup. People got to get their Pronto Pup in, even at the State Fair Kickoff. We're gonna come up. This is pretty much the center of the State Fair, or quite a few people consider it to be the center of the fairgrounds. Over by the Butterfly House, but also the building off to the right is an information building for the State Fair. That's the garden building, which is closed. It's a part of the food building. That's as far as we can go that way. There's quite a line at this booth. I'm not sure what it is yet, but it's yeah, it's got a link to it. This line is for Mexican-style street corn, which has been a popular item apparently. Now, in front of the Butterfly House here, they got a performer. Looks like they're going to go up and do this acrobatic type thing, but it also looks like it's an entrance. If you're going to park on the north side, that is Machinery Hill. At least it will always be Machinery Hill to me, but that's an entrance up there. So that's as far as we can go that way. So we're going to go past the arcade.
We are about to do a circus show right here in like a minute and a half.
Trapeze show is going to start in about a minute, so we're going to watch this for a little bit. What's the name of the group?
Twin Cities Trapeze.
Okay, have we seen them before? Maybe at the other fair?
I think they might be over normally in like the West End. I think we've seen them over there before during the actual fair.
During that little performance area there by the museum.
Yep.
What were you thinking of the trapeze act?
Oh, they were really talented.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
They have those little street performances while we're here at the fair for the fair light.
Yes.
So that's where the trapeze performance was, and then there's the garden. Big Fat Bacon's across, and we're gonna head toward the grandstand. The arcade is up and running. Oh, I missed arcades from the 80s and 90s. Man, they were so much fun to go to. Oh, I see. I know what Carrie wants next.
Yeah, I think we gotta go for a slice of pickle pizza.
Pickle pizza!
Yep.
That's the Sky Glider. Sky Glider?
Sky Glider.
Sky Glider. That is not up. In fact, they take the seats off in the off season. We're in line for the pickle pizza. I'm going to show you the line.
It's a little popular.
Little popular. This is the short line going past the grandstand. Gonna go around the curb here. You still see the line, and then it's this truck right there. So that's the line for the pickle pizza, and this is the shorter of the two lines. The other one is on the main street. So over there's the line that we're in. There's a pizza place, and then here is the line for the other window. It's going way down there, and I don't know if that's the end right there or if it goes further. We got our pickle pizza.
We got our pickle pizza. We had to wait in quite the line for it, but it's worth it.
About 25 minutes for the line, and we got the pizza was $9 per slice.
That is
and
correct.
And we also got a lemonade.
We also got a lemonade.
And
This was $8.
It was actually kind of a funny look on the face of the gal when I ordered because she didn't hear me say pickle. So she heard I said one pickle and a lemonade. And she's like, just a lemonade? Oh. Like, you wait in that line for just a like, no, a pickle. What are we thinking of the pickle pizza?
Oh, it's very good. I really like the pickle pizza here.
Give me a number.
I would say a 5. Honey, everything here is going to be a 5.
I'm gonna go in the grandstand. Trivia just started. Hopefully we can still get in on it. We'll see. I just got the trivia just a minute too late.
Yep, they were out of sheets, but I think I'm okay because I've been listening to them read the questions, and so far I don't know a single answer. So.
Oh well. Busy out front here in front of the giant slide. Gonna check that out. There's quite a line for the shaved ice booth. But we're gonna head toward the big slide. Giant slide is always a busy place to go, but once again, I can't remember if I've ever actually been down the thing. Maybe someday we'll go down. It's $4 each rider. We're in Carousel Park, and there's a kickoff conundrum puzzle hunt. Gonna go see what that's about. But in front of us here, it looks like someone dressed up as a giant crow. Wow. That is quite the outfit. The Kickoff Conundrum Puzzle Hunt. Explore the fairgrounds, discover clues, save the universe, get a guidebook for $10, so that crow is associated with that. This example, one of the puzzles you do, you and a partner pull strings to try to get this ball around the puzzle, and I'm assuming you're supposed to get into the hole at the top and avoid other holes. So you gotta work as a team. No pressure. Oh, they're almost there. They're almost there.
No, you gotta let go first.
Oh, they got it.
You have closed the rift and saved.
Well, that was timing.
Yeah.
As we got in line for the giant egg roll, they put up a sign saying sold out.
Yep.
And then someone asked for an egg roll. I'm like, oh, they got one. And then like somebody yelled, last one. And we're like, we'll take it.
We'll take it, thankfully, because we were ordering my coffee.
So we literally got the last egg roll. The egg roll is $12, and it's the size of our hand. And then you got
I got the Vietnamese coffee, which was $8.
there's a giant egg roll. And how is it, hon?
Very good. I'm gonna give it a 4.5, only because even though we got the very last egg roll, they were already out of fish sauce, which I think the fish sauce makes this one taste even better.
Gonna go inside the other side of the grandstand. They had the other door open, but that other door was the trivia, and then they had a curtain blocking, but they put vendors in here this year. This is new. They used to just have a lot of seating in here. This Sweet Martha Cookies booth is open, and the line is not too bad compared to the normal state fair. So if you want to get your cookie, this is a good time to get your cookie on. If you need some information, you can find these around the fairgrounds, and has the map of what is open and some scheduled events. But if you can see here that this is not the full size of the state fair, so this is all normal. We can only go as far as Underwood and out to North, Dan Patch, so Machinery Hill is out. And then the West End Market and the Midway are not available either. But there's still several blocks that we can go explore. Here comes a big robot. Made it to the west side of the fairgrounds. The Sky Ride is down, and so is the West End Markets over there. So this is the farthest that we can go, over by the fried pickle booth. But the Midway is up ahead on our right now. Yeah, still plenty to do. Just kind of showing you where the outline is of what's available. And again, this area, a couple more food trucks than what you're used to seeing. Stopped over at Lulu's booth. Yes, dear. Stopped at Lulu's Ranch. This is a new booth this year, right?
Yes, Lulu's, they normally have a building in the West End, but this is a little food truck they created, which is new to us this year.
And what did we order?
We got the Bang Bang chicken tenders.
I got outvoted. I wanted to get the deep fried ranch.
Well, we could have gotten both, but these chicken tenders are so good.
They're amazing.
And I was totally deprived of my chicken tender fix last week.
When we were in Greece on a cruise ship.
Yes. So again, we're normally cruise Disney, in which I can have chicken tenders 24/7. There was never any chicken tenders on our cruise ship.
Well, the cruise was geared to older people, not kids, so.
Still, chicken tenders.
All right, where are we ranking the tenders at?
7.25 out of 5.
Cool, you're gonna break me, aren't you? This is kind of an odd sight to see. This is the lot that they normally have the Mighty Midway in, next to the dealership here, but we're gonna go across from there to the French fry booth. Oh, one of Carrie's favorite State Fair breakfast. How much was this on?
This was $11.
$11 for 32 ounces,
Yes.
which is a far cry better deal than the $9 for 16.
Yep.
So twice as much fries for
$2
bucks
more.
more. What do you think of these, hon?
These get a 17.89.
You are gonna kill me with the graphics. Oh, those fries were good. We're gonna make our way down. I still don't know these street names, even though it's been years. Gonna head our way down past Andy's Grill and the Blue Moon Cafe. Well, if you're paying attention, this line for these Pronto Pups, and I think it's the same Pronto Pup people as that other booth. The line is a lot shorter in front of Andy, so good to remember for next year. We crossed the opposite side of the DNR building from where we were. This is the pond that they have in the back. Just kind of want to poke in here because this is incredibly shallow compared to what you would think it's going to be if you ever came over here and looked at this. So the water level is typically like right around here where that is, but you can see it's pretty shallow. But they do have live performers at the stage across from there in the back of the DNR building. And we're going to cross back kind of over by the Miracle Birth. That's kind of where we came in, just to see if there's anything that we missed that direction. Well, that's the end where we can go in that direction. Quite a line for the mini apple pie, and the Miracle of Birth Center is not open today. But this is also where we came in, so we're going to go out. We're going to make our way out of State Fair training day. Every day's just training day till the next State Fair. Anyway, so what are the details about this, hon?
So it has typically been held on Memorial Day weekend, but not on Memorial Day. If you purchase tickets ahead of time, they are $13. Otherwise, if there are tickets available the day of at the gate, they're $16.
Okay. And parking was free.
Yes.
They had a couple spots around the fairgrounds that we were able to park at if you wanted to. So that's one nice thing. You don't have to fight for parking spots and all that kind of thing. Hey, please do us a favor and subscribe. About 90% of our viewers are not subscribers. Help the channel grow. Hope this reach our next goal of 2,000 subscribers. But any thoughts about this, hon?
I love it.
Yep.
Yep.
Can't wait for the real State Fair to start.
Can't wait for the real State Fair, even though unfortunately, like this kicks off the beginning of summer, and the actual State Fair, unfortunately, is the end of summer.
Yeah.
So
it's about 87 days away is the State Fair for this year. So we look forward to that. But we're going to be around doing plenty of other things between now and then, not just State Fair stuff. So please follow us along. But anyway, we want to thank you for joining us. I'm Bill.
I'm Carrie.
You've been watching KV Treks. Do us a favor, like, share, subscribe. We will see you soon. Until then, good luck and have fun.
See ya.
Ay, no, pero llevan a